Last spring, my first graders and I watched a magical transformation unfold before our eyes as our butterflies emerged from their chrysalises. It was at that moment that a thought occurred to me. As a teacher, I have the privilege of witnessing an annual transformation of sorts, that of my students. Each fall, my little caterpillars arrive in my classroom, hungry for knowledge and ready to learn. They feast upon a very special diet created for them, especially by me. My recipes are sure to include standards-based instruction, problem-solving skills, and ongoing assessments that inform my instruction. Since each of my caterpillars has their own individual needs, their diets are differentiated, monitored closely using data to make modifications. My caterpillars gorge themselves from a menu consisting of guided reading, hands-on math, writer's workshop, and Italian language. They are nourished with science experiments and discussions about history. Their feast is spiced up by a pinch of technology, a dash of character education, and a sprinkling of teamwork. The climate of my classroom is critical during this delicate time of transformation. A caring environment where my caterpillars feel safe to take risks, work together collaboratively, and learn to respect each other's differences is essential in their development. Expectations for these future butterflies are high. My butterflies are expected to emerge to be the best that they can be. And when the time finally comes to begin their metamorphoses, I know that my having created the optimum learning environment will serve my caterpillars well. What I do during this fragile developmental period in my caterpillars' lives can make all of the difference in the world. Most future butterflies come to me ready to learn and fly off to live happy, productive lives. Sadly, others come to me as little caterpillars who are harder to teach, having been damaged or influenced by outside factors, conditions over which I have no control. This is where my influence truly makes all of the difference in the world. Bobby was one of my special needs caterpillars. He came to me fearful, timid, minimally communicative, lacking confidence, and having few friends, and far below grade level in all academic areas. I prepared his diet with attention to his individual needs. By having a positive classroom environment that fostered working and getting along with others, allowing him to be free to make mistakes and learn from them, giving him the opportunity to be a leader, and working closely with his parents, amazing things happened. Bobby ended the year having become an enthusiastic reader and making incredible gains in all subjects. He confidently helped present our science experiment findings to audiences using our smartboard. As we celebrated our metamorphoses on the last day of school, Bobby was poised as he presented his own PowerPoint project in Italian to his classmates and their parents. It was a proud moment for Bobby, his family, and for me. I have an annual tradition of presenting a slideshow collection of photographs put to music that reminisces about our year in first grade. Normally, there isn't a dry eye in the house as parents reflect upon this special year in their child's life. This year, I was taken aback as I noticed Bobby sobbing. Classmates gathered around to comfort him. Alarmed at his reaction, I went to him, fearing that he was hurt or feeling left out. It became my turn to shed a tear as he clung to me and cried that he was going to miss me. As a teacher, seeing that kind of transformation and making that kind of difference in my butterflies' lives means the world to me. I challenge us as teachers, as a caring profession, to look towards making a difference in our students' lives. Right now, sitting in someone's classroom somewhere is a future president, a future Nobel Peace Prize winner, someone who may find a cure for cancer, and maybe even another Bill Gates. There are future doctors and lawyers and teachers and voters and citizens who are our future. But let's not forget that sitting somewhere in someone's classroom right now is a child who is headed toward a life of poverty, a life of crime, and a bleak future. A child who risks falling through the cracks of our well-intentioned system. Let's admit it, we've all taught this child. He or she is often the one who is so hard to reach, who acts up right when the principal comes in to observe you, who's hard to teach, and sometimes even hard to love. I ask you to look inside your heart and use all of the strength and the skill that you can muster up and find a way to connect with that child and with the parents and ignite that spark buried somewhere within. It's usually in there somewhere. You must simply find a way to ignite it. So often we hear stories of children who rise in the face of adversity and overcome what seem insurmountable obstacles to end up becoming successful, productive citizens. Time and time again, these success stories are attributed to the influence of a caring teacher who made a lasting impression on that child's life. It is an honor to be part of the profession that has the most profound impact in shaping America's future. Be that teacher, find that spark, and make that difference.